welcome back to my channel if you're new here. Hey, hello, my name is Brianna and I am vlogging all 30 days of the May challenge, and today we are meal prepping and we're doing it a little bit different. We have a few different meals in the mix this week. I'm feeling really excited. Firstly, I think we just need to get our parfaits out of the way because this one, it's not going anywhere for a while. I am obsessed with my parfait. I look forward to it every single day. But we are trying a new granola. So instead of the Nature's Valley protein granola, I did get another pack of it just in case I don't like this one. But I'm gonna try this honey coconut granola, just like for a different vibe. And while we put that together, I'm going to preheat my oven to 400 degrees because we are making salmon. There are a few things that we are preparing that need to be like cooked for a little bit. So I'm also going to prepare my jasmine rice at the same time. Let's do 3 cups of rice, and if I have any left over, then we will just put all of that extra into a different container. 2, 3. So we will let this cook while we get our parfaits together. All right, same as always, we are doing 170 grams of yogurt per container. Gotta make it look pretty. And 100 grams of blueberries. She's beautiful, she's gorgeous, and she's ready to go. Okay, now I'm gonna throw 30 grams of this granola into each one of these Ziplocs. Ooh, they're like thick granolas. Look at this guy. Smells good. Oh, yes I did. That's preheating with the pan inside of it, so we're definitely gonna have to give that a minute to cool down. So let's put this girly girl to the side so that we can focus on something else instead while that cools off, because I simply cannot clean that pan to put salmon on it with it being piping hot, you know? The consequences of my own actions, truly. And we're doing our usual protein plus penne pasta. I told you we were switching it up, but we're not switching it up too crazy, okay? We got 2 new meals this week. No, that's a lie. Technically 3. I will not be prepping my pancakes because, as we've discussed, I don't like the reheated pancakes. However, I will be prepping my eggs. I'm not sure how much I'm going to enjoy this change, but it makes my life a little bit easier because like I'm hungry by the end of the day, and then I'm like so annoyed that I have to sit there and make pancakes and eggs. So if I have my eggs already cooked, I'm gonna do like those little egg white muffins from the TWP recipe ebook, then we're good, you know what I mean? And while we wait, we can actually start cooking our sweet potatoes. So let me stab these hoes. So I'm gonna cook these until they're soft enough to peel the skin off. Peel the skin off, cut them into cubes, and then throw them back in and air fry them. So right now I'm baking them until they're soft. Let's bake, let's do 400 for 30 minutes. And we can finally touch this pan. Perfect! Perfect. This is what happens when you trust the process. It's salmon time. All right, so I got 3 pieces of salmon. They are all already seasoned for us. So I'm literally just gonna throw them in the stove, like, don't gonna do anything. All right, and our water's boiling. Look at how all of the pieces are just falling into place. Like I said, this is what happens when you trust the process. Get out of the way, baby, I don't want you to get hurt. Get out of the way, I'm opening the oven. And literally perfect timing because the dishwasher just finished and our strainer wasn't there. So perfect fucking timing. All right, let's clean this guy and get the egg muffin cooking. Low key, we may have to skip this one because I don't have a lot of egg whites left. We're gonna try. We're gonna try and see. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to skip out on this one because I only have enough left for literally like 1 batch, like 1.5 batches of eggs. sometimes the pieces don't fall exactly into place, but that's okay. Our rice is ready. So I'm just gonna throw this into a big container for now so that we can get started on cooking the quinoa. Or you know what, let me separate it into the containers. Yeah, let me separate it into the containers. All right, so I'm gonna separate the rice into the containers so that we can get started on the quinoa, and we will set these to the side for when our salmon is ready. We're doing 5 ounces of jasmine rice per container. I'm only gonna make 4 containers with the 5 ounces because I'm pretty sure we're only gonna have 4 servings of salmon. So I'm just gonna throw the rest of the rice into this container. And then I don't know if I can cook quinoa the same in here. I'm gonna try though. So for 1 cup of quinoa, we do 2 cups of water. I am assuming that is the same for a rice cooker. If it's not, I'm just gonna use the same little dude that I use for my rice. Let's do, I don't know. I really don't know how much we should do. I guess let's do the same. Let's do 3. Whoop. Making a mess. Whoop. I'm making a mess. I really hope this works. If it doesn't, I do have another bag of quinoa. Worst case scenario. We're gonna do something so crazy today. I'm separating my pasta into different containers. We're not just putting it in a Ziploc bag. I know. I know. Wild. Where is my little bebop? Where's the bebop? The bebop in question. Oh no! I burnt it a little bit. Before I start packaging up my pasta, let's get our salmon in our containers. 5 ounces of salmon per container. So honestly, it might only be 3? Question mark? Alright, so one of them is going to have a little less. So I'm actually going to put an egg in with these as well. So for this one, it only has 2 ounces of salmon, where the other ones have 5. I'm going to put 2 eggs in this one and then 1 egg in the rest of them. I am actually so excited for these because I am such a salmon girly, but I am terrified of getting mercury poisoning, and they have like a relatively high amount of mercury in them. And there was a point where I was eating salmon, like whether I was ordering sushi or just making salmon every day. That is a clear path to mercury poisoning. Honestly, just gonna cook them all at once. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of pink salt. And listen, before you knock this meal, you gotta give it a try, okay? We are going to also be adding, I actually don't know how much I'm going to add. Please hold. We're gonna do 15 grams of sauerkraut per container. I promise you, once this is all mixed together, it makes sense. 2 eggs in this guy, and then 1 egg in the rest. And it's not perfectly portioned because obviously I cooked all the eggs together, but it's good enough. Literally, oh, I am so excited. I'm gonna eat one of these now. Like, I'm so excited to eat this. Okay, while we wait for the potatoes and quinoa to finish, let's portion out our pasta. I am doing 200 grams of pasta per container. I will add the Parmesan once I actually like heat this up, because I don't like heating it up all together. It doesn't come out the same. It doesn't come out the same, okay? So we are adding 60 grams of Prego Traditional to each. Alright, let's check out our potatoes. That is one of the benefits of having long ass nails. I can literally just grab them with my claws. I'm gonna cut the butts off. peel them, and cut them into cubes. Alright, we are going to air fry these until they're crispy. I'm not exactly sure how long that's going to be. We'll keep an eye on it. The quinoa says it's done. I think it's done. Did it work? Oh, I did it! I made quinoa! Super duper slay! I definitely made too much, but now we know for next time. And you have me thinking, Brianna, why are you making quinoa? Why are you cutting up sweet potatoes? We're making a salad. And listen, she's not going to be the most diverse salad in the world. She's only got a couple ingredients, but it's going to be delicious and nutritionally packed. Good handful of kale to each. We're going to do 150 grams of kale in each. Did I say we're doing 150 grams of kale in each? No, we're doing 150 grams of quinoa. I'm actually so excited. This is already so high volume. We don't even have all of our ingredients in there yet. Alright, I just let them sit in there for about 10 minutes. I don't want them too crispy. And I'm gonna add, I want to say about 50 grams to each container. Let's see. Alright, we have about 65 grams of sweet potato per container. And lastly, we are gonna do some avocado ranch on top. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be delicious. I literally just came up with this shit yesterday while I was sitting waiting for my mom to get tattooed. We're gonna do half a serving of this, so 15 grams. Nothing crazy. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I'm obsessed. So when I'm ready to eat this, I'll literally just shake it up so everything is like nice and mixed together. And enjoy. I recently decreased my calories again. So I've been looking for like higher volume options to like kind of allow more food without the calorie cost. And things like this are exactly what you need to be doing if you are looking for like high volume options. Like this container is heavy. Like this thing is full. And I know as soon as I'm done eating this, like I'm gonna be good. All right, well, that is today's meal prep. Thank you very much for keeping me company. And let me know in the comments, I was thinking about making another ebook for TWP with just all of my typical meal prep recipes so that you can kind of like mimic the ones that you like. But let me know. I think that might be a fun idea. So if you haven't already, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Maybe turn those notifications on so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow.